Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another weekly episode, and as usual I've got some stuff to show you. I just picked out a few items to show you today. Not a ton of stuff, but you know, some pretty cool stuff nonetheless. This might be a quicker video. It might be. I don't know. We'll see. It never is it? Alright, so a couple of cars from the Boulevard series. I'm going to struggle where I got some of this stuff. I think I got these from like the last monthly meet. They might actually come from my buddy Todd. But anyway, I've got, so the Boulevard series, by the way, is like impossible to find in my area. It's like literally impossible. So I got the Volkswagen Classic Bug and the Pontiac GTO. We'll open up those two guys in the next segment of the video and just take a look at them. So we need the 70 Plymouth Superbird, the DMC DeLorean, which I already have coming, and the custom 70 Chevy Nova, which I still have to get that Nova. I don't know. We'll get that eventually. I'm not too worried about it, but we got those. Next we got this MG Minis exclusive, one of 2496, 1973 Chevy Cheyenne C10 Speed Racer. Kind of an interesting idea for a exclusive. They've done one Speed Racer thing so far. I don't really understand the fascination with Speed Racer, but it's not really my thing. But this does look really cool. So we'll get into that. We'll open up that as well. And then I did find a couple of things in store. I found a Toyota Tacoma from, I guess, Diecast's Hot Wheels for this year. Found that hanging on the pegs. And then I also found, I picked up 3 Ninja Turtles cars. Normally I wouldn't even care. I do like the Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles were really cool when I was a kid growing up. Definitely was fascinated with them when I was a child. Definitely wanted to be a ninja and maybe a turtle and, you know, maybe a Teenage Mutant one. I don't know. But I definitely was into that, martial arts and stuff like that as a kid. I thought it was really, really cool. Why did I pick these up? Well, it's because there's 3 castings in here that I collect. The Dodge A100, the 70s van, and the GMC panel van. So the one I skipped was the Dream van, which was Donatello, which unfortunately is my favorite turtle. But I skipped him because I don't collect the casting. And then the Chevy panel was Michelangelo. But we do have, you know, Raphael, Leonardo, and the team as a whole. Well, really a pizza van. So I did pick up those 3. We'll go ahead and open them. I was tempted to grab the whole set. It was there, but I'm like, I don't, you know, I'm not, no. I mean, normally I wouldn't even care about this stuff. I really wouldn't, but it was some castings that I collect, and I decided, you know, what the heck. I'll get them. All right. Then we're going to follow that up with, I got 2 Tomica Limited Vintages. I actually got these a while back, and I haven't opened them or looked at them yet, but these were from HobbyLink Japan. I got these, and pretty cool. I ended up just adding these to a purchase I had already made, I think for the Lamborghini Countach, just because I wanted to get it shipped right away, and I thought it would be silly to pay for the shipping from Japan without, you know, just shipping one car. So I decided to spread it over a couple of cars. I ended up picking up these 2 trucks. So one's the Datsun truck, the other one is a Nissan Safari. So we got that, and then the rest of this video is mini GT. I got this Kaido House one here to look at. I already opened it up. It's not a chase. So we got that guy, this 510, and then we've got this one here, this Bentley Continental GT, which is a Miho exclusive. I don't think it's a USA exclusive. This is limited to 1,800 pieces though for this US release. I picked this up. I got this actually pretty cheap. And then I got some international packaged whatever mini GTs, non-Miho stuff. Porsche Taycan Turbo S, one of my favorite castings, the Mercedes-Benz Evo. So got those 2 to peek at. And then we've got a Porsche 911 Carrera 4S and a Bentley Flying Spur. Very cool. And then lastly, we got a Bugatti Vision GT in yellow. Already got it in blue. Now we got her in yellow. And that's going to be pretty much it. So we got a pretty decent amount of stuff actually to open up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cars. 16 cars we're going to take a look at it in the second half. Most of which is actually Mini GT. So that's exciting. I love Mini GT. Yeah, so let's, I guess let's get into it here. I got to line something up for like a thumbnail. Mini GT, Mini GT, Mini GT. So let's do that. All right. Let's go ahead and flip the camera around. Let's take a look at this stuff up close. Oh, by the way, before we do that, I have some really cool stuff to show you next week. So, teasing. I know what it is because, well, today's, full disclosure, today is Saturday. We had our monthly meet today, and I'm not showing any of that stuff in this episode because I already had stuff lined up for this episode, which I was supposed to film last night, which I didn't get a chance to do, so now I'm filming it today after the meet. Anyway, next week is going to be pretty sweet. So, you know, stay tuned to the channel. Hit subscribe, like, comment, you know, that good stuff. All right, let's do this. All right, let's go ahead and start this second half of the video by taking a look at this Mini GT MG Minis Chevy C10 exclusive, very limited again, $24.96. Likely means the the Ultra Reds are probably going to be limited to like 52, something like that. I don't have it. I would like to find it and get it, but it's going to be expensive. But here you go. Here's the back of the card art. Here's the front. And I think this is the only version. I don't know. Is there a clean version of this? Because this is like the rusty-ish version. I don't know if there's a clean version or not. If there is a clean version, I have to get it. I didn't even look into it before this. I thought, there might be a clean version. And maybe there is. I don't know. But Speed Racer, it's the second MG Minis exclusive Speed Racer that they've done. MG Minis does some pretty unique exclusives. Kind of throws like a pop culture sort of element in there. And that's kind of neat. It's not really up my alley, but it's different, so therefore it's kind of cool. So this is, what did I say, the 73 Chevy Cheyenne. And yeah, and there it is. I mean, there's really, I know what you guys are going to say. Oh my God, it's another square body. I mean, like, how many square bodies can we possibly put out for this Auto World casting? But, looking at all of them, they're pretty unique. Look at this. We got ketchup and mustard under the hood. So this is different. I mean, it's something different. It's not really like any of the exclusives they're doing. And it seems like pretty much all the hobby dealers are kind of doing something different. They got like a different take on this and what to do with it, as far as for a hobby exclusive. And that's cool. I like that, at least everybody's kind of doing a different thing. So there it is. That joins the square body fleet. And one of these days, I am going to do maybe a Lamley article, probably a video on all the square bodies that are out. Maybe if they finally take a break for a little bit, and I feel like there's not one coming out every other day, I'll be able to get that done, and we'll take a look at them. All right, next, let's just look at this. Maybe got one mainline, but it's a pretty nice-looking mainline, this Toyota Tacoma 2022 new model. Not bad. It's got a Hot Wheels thing going on, but the wheels are obviously just way too big for what the actual truck is, or at least they're not scaled right, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. At least don't appear to be. Nice color blue, though. Very nice tampo job up here at the front. Pretty decent in the back, too. It's a nice looking mainline, I would say. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Obviously, I picked it up, so there you have that. Couple of Boulevards, which I don't know. Number 32 we got here. I don't even know what number they're on now. But they keep going up, right? So it's just a consecutive thing, and each release is still 5 cars, and they keep counting up. They're a Walmart exclusive thing, but yet Walmart barely ever gets them. I don't know what's going on with the distribution of these. At least in my area, it is sparse. And when they do show up, you get maybe 1 or 2 cases of them. So, maybe a total of 4 sets. And then, they're gone immediately. Like, the first person that sees them typically like probably picks them all up, and you know, if they don't get it, the second person grabs it. And of course, by the time I get to a Walmart, I'm like the fourth person there, third, you know, whatever, 50th person there. It doesn't even make a difference at that point because all this is gone. So GTO casting, it's cool. It's a GTO. It's scraping the ground. To me, it's not the best looking, you know, GTO, 66 GTO or this era GTO, whatever that is out there. As far as diecast is concerned, I know Johnny Lightning, I think, makes one of these that looks maybe a little bit better. But it's cool. It's a GTO casting, and I collect GTOs, and it's not bad. Nice color. Decent wheel choice, I guess. Just it's riding real low. Kind of cool. All right, next is the Volkswagen Classic Bug. Of course, it's not the original Larry Wood casting Classic Bug. This is number 31 in the series of Boulevard. I will try to get all the Boulevards. We'll try to complete a set of them as time goes on. I'm not like itching to do it, so I'm not like tossing money in it just because I can't find them, but some of these I think are going to be pretty valuable down the road just because they're only showing up at Walmart, and again, it seems like they're kind of difficult to find. So this is a pretty neat casting. It's not too bad. I actually prefer the older Larry Wood casting, to be honest, just because, I don't know, I collect that casting. Of course, I'm going to collect this casting too. It's got a more Hot Wheels thing going on with it than the other one, but I don't know. This one looks nice. I like the color. It looks good. The wheel choice is good. All that jazz. So not bad at all. All right, so there's that. We got a few more Hot Wheels here. Let's get through the turtles. We got the pizza van, the Dodge A100. I think I have all of the A100s that have come out. Pretty sure I do. Or at least pretty close to it. The problem with this casting is they always release it in this pop culture stuff. And I just, you know, I get to the point where I'm just like, I don't care about all these wacky graphics on these. I know it's a Hot Wheels thing, and a lot of people love this stuff. It's very popular among collectors to have like some sort of cross collectible, where we have Ninja Turtle stuff, of course, and somebody that collects maybe vintage toys or something like that, or sort of vintage toys from the late 80s, early 90s. When did the Turtles come out? Might really like this, and the people that like cars like this. So it's, you know, it's cross collectability. Dodge A100, had to pick it up. All right, pizza. Yep, cowabunga. Woohoo. All right, next is Leonardo. A lot of people's favorite turtle, right? Because he's got the katana. Cowabunga. Yeah, Super Van. I collect this casting. This is one that I'll definitely try to get all of them for, just because it's the Super Van. It's one of the first castings I ever really decided to collect when I first started going gung-ho on Hot Wheels again, and I started this channel, was the Super Van. So when they continue to put these out, I'll continue to buy them. Please stop, though, with the pop culture stuff. Would you just put another van series out for car culture and release these in some decent liveries? I know this is not a licensed model. I don't care. It's a cool looking van. So I don't care if they keep doing it. Keep releasing it. I like it. So there's that. And then you get the custom GMC panel van, which I think this is originally was released as the first casting of this, I think, was the 18 van. This one is Raphael. And, you know, it looks okay. I mean, it's a really cool looking van. You know, if it didn't have the turtle power and the turtle on the side, the graphic on it, it would look really cool. A little faux bubble window. I mean, yeah. It's aight. So there's that. All right, so we're done with Hot Wheels. Let's go on to Mini GT. Actually, no. Let's do Tomica Limited Vintage, and then we'll do Mini GT. We're going to start with this guy right here, the Datsun truck. It's got a removable top, LV194A. And move some stuff out of the way here. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's open it without destroying the box. And let's take a peek at it. It's always nice getting the Tomica Limited Vintage, especially one that's good and doesn't have a weird door that doesn't line up. And here you have it. When you open up Hot Wheels, there's just like dirt and stuff comes out of the packaging sometimes. No suspension on this truck. It's actually, yeah, it's got a plastic base. So that's different for Mini GT. Here's the removable top, little bed cover thing. And it looks really cool, actually. It's a nice little piece. That's the truck. There's a look at the inside of the truck. There's not a ton to look at here, but it's what you'd expect from Mini GT. Woo! Tomica Limited Vintage. In that it is very detailed. You got inserted details for the headlights. You got nice details in the back. It just looks good, right? So it's a nice piece. I like it. It's cool. I'm glad I ended up picking this one up. I passed on it when they first came out, and then ended up getting it. Next, we got this guy. I almost didn't pick this one up either because I have a version of this casting that's just plain silver. But now we get this silver with this neat little kind of period correct graphic on the side of the truck. It's the Safari Extra Van DX, which I'm sure stands for, deluxe, some sort. This one also not going to have suspension. Also has a plastic base. Now, don't get mad. That's pretty common for the trucks, or any sort of truck or Jeep or stuff like that, whatever this kind of thing. Larger castings, stuff like that. Typically, they do have a plastic base. That is common. So don't get mad. Don't say it sucks because it just has a plastic base. It's fine. Plastic base doesn't really matter, guys. I mean, it really doesn't. Look at that. Cool. I mean, it's got a great amount of detail. It actually does look quite fantastic. For some reason, this fender, or the wheel well cut on the back side here, looks a little bit weird on this side. Is that weird? Yeah, doesn't it look straighter on this side? And then it looks weird, angular or something on that side? Don't know about that. You see that? Comment down below if you see what I'm talking about. See that? It's not, parallel to the ground. And then on this side, it's definitely more parallel to the ground. Is Tomica Limited Vintage slipping? I'm still a little salty about the Countach. So, starting to look at these with a little more of a critical eye, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I mean, there's definitely something going on there. All right, let's move on. Let's get to a brand that I am still extremely a fan of, which is Mini GT. It feels like it's been a while since I've shown some Mini GT, and it probably hasn't. But I'm out of room in my carny case for these. I don't have any more room. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to move stuff and display some more. Now that I think of it, the last time I did open up Mini GT, I was a little disappointed, and that was the Honda S2000. Mine had some issues. Let's hope we get some better luck here. So, I will say this. I normally say I don't care about the clamshell packaging that MJ provides for these Mini GTs, but I will say this. If you are buying these from a hobby dealer, okay, and they're local enough to your area, or they're at a toy show or something like that, at least you can see the car in the package before you buy it. So if there's some weird, obvious issue with the car, you'll actually be able to see it before purchasing it. That is the benefit of this packaging. Other than that, I don't care about the clamshell, because obviously I open it anyway. And I do love that at least they give you the box in its entirety, which has the plastic insert inside of here, which we'll see on the other ones that we open that are not the clamshell. which will hold the car, nestle the car in case you need to move, pack these up, put them away, do whatever. All right. Anyway, so very limited as far as a U.S. release, 1,800 pieces. I don't know how many they make, you know, for the rest of world packaging, I guess we'll call that. But here it is. And I know that Americans, you know, we want to see the car. We want to see the car. We don't want to see a rendering of the car. We don't want to see a picture of the car in the box. We want to see the car in the package. Why? Because a lot of people that collect these things here in the U.S. are carded collectors, and you can't be a carded collector and collect Mini GT rest of world packaging. You need Mio stuff. So I get it. I get it. But yeah, this is awesome. It looks awesome. It looks fantastic. We got some skis on the top. We got the number 9 there. We got the inserted details for the headlights. We got the inserted details, of course, for the taillights. All the detail that you love about Mini GT. It rolls. It's heavy. It's all metal. Again, the biggest gripe I've ever heard anybody say about Mini GT is the fact that they do not have brake discs visible through the rims. And I understand that. It's a detail that they don't have. Is it 100% necessary detail? No, it's not 100% necessary. Would it be nice if they would start doing that with their castings? Yes, it would be pretty nice and it would be pretty awesome. I think it's like the only missing little detail that they got. And I think if they could figure out a way to do it and keep the rollability of their cars, I think they should do it in newer toolings. They don't have to go back to the old toolings and start messing with them and doing all that. But anything new, maybe they should try it. Maybe they should do it. This Bentley, this car doesn't excite me very much, but the liveries and stuff that they've put it out in are absolutely fantastic. And that's what makes me want to purchase this. I would have never purchased this had I not just seen this on a hobby dealer's table at my local meet, the last one. This actually, I've had this in my collection now for a month and haven't opened it yet. Odd, but yes, very, very cool. I like it. I like it. I like the blue. It looks beautiful. It looks awesome. What the heck is that? All right. Next, Kaido House Mini GT. I'm excited to see a Kaido House casting that's not this 510. Is this the 8th one? I think so. I don't know. There was the purple one, the green one, the orange one, the red one. What else was there? There was that exclusive black one that I'll never get because it's $1 million. That would be what, number 5? Is there Brie ones that maybe haven't come out? I don't know. Anyway, it's enough already. I'm over it. I love the casting. I think it looks great. I still think the best version of it so far has been the original purple one that came out. Oops. Jeez, I just dumped this. But this one's pretty nice looking too, I must say. But enough with it. I think I'm excited for like the 240Z or the Fair Lady Z or whatever that they're coming out with. That's exciting. Is he doing another one? Yeah, 510 wagon. That the liveries for that look great, look fantastic. So that'll be fun to see. I'm guessing they're going to be right around this scale though. They're not going to be real 1/64 scale. So that's going to tick some people off and turn some people off from buying it. I know Junimai does not give a rip about what you think about the scale of this car. And that's fine. I mean, I think they should have made it 1/64 scale. I get it. It would have been tiny. But who cares? It would have been cool. Why does it have to be large? I don't know. But again, they got to do a lot more stuff with this casting, the roll cage and all the other stuff, the details and stuff. Maybe they wouldn't have been able to do it at 1/64 scale. It's a piece of art. I get it. It's cool. Obviously, I bought it, you know. I didn't buy it just to buy it. But I'm over it now, so like we can come up with the new castings now, and I don't think they really need to release this one for a while. I think they should take a break on it, and I'd be fine with that. All right, but it looks good in this mint green. It does. It does. I don't think there's an alternate color to that one. So, all right, next we're going to go into a few more Mini GTs. We have 6 to look at, and I'm just randomly kind of grabbing them here. So first of all, the Porsche Taycan Turbo S in red, carmine red to be exact, with a black rim, number 289. We got our official Porsche licensing and TSM model sticker on the back, which lets you know it is legitimate. And this is how I love the packaging for these. I really do. Very, very cool. All right. So, a very deep red. It looks nice. Not bad. I think this is the second example of this casting that I now have. I'm pretty sure it's the second one. Maybe the third one even. You know, it's sad now. I've got so many cars in the collection, I don't remember what I've got and what I don't anymore. I don't have a grip on it. I do have spreadsheets, though, that will tell me the answer if I ever need to look it up. Or I could sit and stare at the wall and try to find them. You know, I have it in white and I have it in blue. I'm pretty sure. But here it is in red. And probably the best version of it. Well, maybe not. I think the blue one might be the best version of it. I think I have this casting in those colors. It's like a skyish blue, very light blue. It looks good in this color too. Not bad. I'm going to set it over here. Another Porsche 911 Carrera 4S. And I swear they put this out in silver already. And I think they have, but with different rims. Haven't they? Number 303, GT Silver. I swear they put this car out in silver already. I think I have it. In fact, I'm looking at it from here, and I'm pretty sure it's the same car. It might have some weird difference that I'm just not aware of, but actually, I think these rims look better than the original ones it was put out in, just from looking at this other one from afar. I think the other ones that came out were like a 5-spoke. This is a more than 5-spoke. 5Y spoke kind of thing, 10 spoke. It looks awesome though. Headlight detail, of course. You got the kind of rubberized mirrors. Of course, it rolls really well. It's all metal. It's just a nice car. Beautiful automobile. Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to like it, right? For me, if you like Porsche, it's a nice looking car. What should we do next? I think we'll save the Bugatti for last. I think we'll do the other Bentley. Now, this Bentley Flying Spur is I think a brand new casting for Mini GT. At least I don't have an example of this in my collection yet. I've got a lot of the Continental. I don't think I've got any of the Flying Spur, and I'm pretty sure this one in Verdant, which is a green, forest green, I think is the first, at least that I have seen. And again, you get licensing in the back here. That good stuff. Let's pop it open. Ooh, that is a pretty color green in person. I don't know how that's going to translate on the old iPhone camera, but in person, this is a very nice metallic green. It's like gloss, but it's not too glossy. I don't know how to explain it, really. It's good. I will tell you that. Of course, metal base, metal body, plastic top that makes up the massive, like, moonroof kind of thingy. Of course, inserted details. It'll be nice to see this in a lighter color, just so you can see more of the detail, but man, it is beautiful in this color. Very cool. Yeah, I'm digging that. It rolls beautifully. Amazing. Looks fantastic. What do you guys think about, what if Mini GT started showing up at like Walmarts? Is that a possibility? Could they do that? I know they couldn't do it as Mio exclusive, right? So they would have to like start distributing it on their own to the U.S. And I wonder if there's going to be licensing complications. I'm not really sure. Or they'd have to sell them too cheap or something like that. But man, I would think they would sell like crazy. Especially if people could find chases in the store. These things, whew. Yeah, they would sell. Anyway, I'm digging this. I'm digging that a lot. It's cool. Nice new casting, new Bentley casting. That's cool. All right, this one. They've come up with a bunch of different versions of this already, this Mercedes-Benz Evo. I've got it in this livery from Inno 64. And it's amazing. I mean, it's beautifully done from Inno. I've got this casting, of course, as a Mini GT and many other liveries. But this particular one, I do have it as an Inno. And man, it looks cool as a Mini GT. So these, number 312, by the way, in case you care. These are very cool. Look at that little tiny Mercedes logo. You got to be careful with that. So this is one of the few Mini GTs that you have to be like extremely careful with, not to mess up that logo at least, or the logo, the hood ornament. Super cool. I'm surprised actually that the race car versions of this, why would they put the hood ornament on there? You think that would be something they would remove. I suppose it's not going to do much for like your aerodynamics or whatever, but I don't know. It just seems to me like why would they keep it on there? I mean, that's killer. Not my favorite livery for this car that they've put out so far, but I'll get every single one. The only ones I didn't get like the pack of the bunch of the ones that had like the Nürburgring stuff on them, I think is what it was. I didn't get those. I did get one example of that one, but I didn't get the others. I think I have everything else that was released so far from this casting. So really extremely cool. Very, very beautiful car. Very awesome. Love, love, love it. All right. Last, but definitely not least, the Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo. This thing is just wild. It looked really cool and wild in blue, and now we got it in yellow, which is arguably wilder. 317. This casting is just nuts. I can't wait for different Bugatti castings to come out. This is the first one that they decided to put out. They decided to just go bonkers with the Vision GT, and it's just the wildest looking Bugatti ever to come out. At least that, in my opinion, it is. This one's in, well, oddly yellow, just simply yellow. I'm surprised it doesn't have some wacky, crazy name for the color. Mostly carbon fiber. The wheels are nutty looking. The car is nutty looking. There's just so much going on with this thing. And I think it looks better in yellow than it does in blue. I believe these exhausts are supposed to be offset like this, because I've seen this on every single one. It's not a straight 4 line across. Somebody will tell me I'm wrong, or somebody will tell me I'm right. But either way, comment that below, of course. I'd like to know. There's just a lot going on with this car, and it's really cool. I never realized, too, in the blue one, these are actual holes in the casting. You can see right through them. I didn't realize that on the blue one. I never picked up on that. Yellow one is much more obvious. I think this yellow one looks cooler just because you can kind of see a bit more of the detail going on with this contrasting like yellow and black. That's fantastic. I mean, come on. For the price that these things are, Mini GT is great value for the money, in my opinion, at least here in the U.S. I don't know, okay, what you guys are paying for them elsewhere. Okay, I don't know where you go. I don't know where you buy your stuff from. But where I get these from, and then where I get even the Mio exclusive ones, they're not bad. It's not bad. They're not that expensive. They're not like TLV expensive. They're not like, even Tarmac or Inno expensive. And they're playing all the right notes, right? With stuff that they're putting out. I think so anyway. You guys might disagree, and that is cool. But in my opinion, my humble opinion, or maybe not even so humble opinion, these are rad. All right. that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I told you it was kind of a shorter one. Might not be under 40 minutes this time. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Again, as always, please like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. It makes me happy and does good things for my channel. And, stay tuned for next week. I've got some really cool stuff coming. All right. Thank you guys very much. Have a good day.